As I look at the camera, are you ready? Hi, I'm Alvin Wayne. I live in New York City and I'm an interior designer. And I know Kelly because we started out as Instagram friends and now we're friends in real life.
Alvin, I'm in your house. Alvin! I'm in your house.
I'm here. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so excited. Internet friends, coming into real life IRL. I've seen your face online and I actually you came into my consciousness because you were reviewing like a space of mine for apartment therapy.
Yes.
And I was like, this is fun. He's with his cocktail and just thriving. I'm really excited to be here. Will you show me around?
Yes, of course.
First thing you see when you walk in is this epic neon light. Tell me about it.
So it says Kiss Me Carl for Karl Lagerfeld. Shout out to Carl. But this was actually a display that one of my friends was going to throw away. And I was like, no, give me that.
Yes.
I have the perfect space for it. And you know, neon signs are like super expensive. So I was like, no, I'll take that and Karl Lagerfeld will forever live on in my space.
Absolutely.
And then I do have a little chair here that I designed.
Oh, you designed this?
I designed this chair.
That's exciting.
Yes. And you know, perfect for taking off your shoes or putting them on.
Perfect. Is this available somewhere or?
Not yet.
Okay, you designed it for you.
For me.
And maybe for us in the future.
Maybe. Who knows?
I also am obsessed with this, like, walking in and then using this as a dining area. It's, first of all, stunning.
Thank you.
So beautiful. The wallpaper, so cozy. How did you think to make this a dining space? Tell me everything.
So originally this was like on the floor plan. They're like, oh, this is a home office. I'm like, oh no, I'm from the South. This will be a dining room.
Absolutely.
We need a traditional space to dine and hang out and have fun. So this room has been through like maybe like 3 or 4 different versions of itself. So this is the final version. We're not changing it anymore.
It's fabulous.
But for the wallpaper, I'm obsessed with wallpaper.
And you gave me water.
Yes, you gotta stay hydrated.
Yes. So the wallpaper?
Wallpaper is from a place called Bell Art Studio, and I fell in love with this when I saw it because it was reminiscent of like a field.
Yes.
And I did the light fixtures to be like, these are clouds. So you're sitting in the field under the clouds over the city.
What are you, like, Charming or something?
You
Come
know,
on.
Baby Prince Charming.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. And I mean, the light fixture is beautiful. Where is that from?
They're actually from Amazon.
See, that's what true style is. True style is taking anything from anywhere, making it your own, and it looking so chic. I love that. And these chairs, I love this like patinaed situation. Tell me kind of how this came about. I love 3 chairs and a sofa. Where's everything from? What are your thoughts?
All right, so the sofa is actually from CB2. The table, the top is from Eternity Modern, but I actually designed the base myself. It's originally a tulip table.
Oh yeah.
But if you look at the base,
very cool.
It's given a little sculptural moment here.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to like make it a little different. And then the chairs, they're this patina metal. So I have this thing in my design mind. So if you look at the patina metal, and then you look at the sconces, it has like a little brass. But then you look at this piece here, the console, I actually designed that too.
Ooh.
It's burl wood. But
burl is my favorite wood,
I
by the
love
way.
burl wood.
Nothing
I love the
is greater.
movement. Like that movement picks up on the movement in here, plays off the antique mirror. Like my mind just works that way.
Yeah, and like me being like an OG fashion girly, like I love how you as a real interior designer call it movement, and then for me it's like pattern play.
Yeah.
So like I would wear those 2 things together, and like that's how I kind of mentally approach it, and it just looks super chic.
It's almost like leopard. And
Very
it's a
cool.
neutral.
And playing off of your like field vibe, this kind of gives moss.
Yeah, and it also gives like, oh, I left my metal piece outside in the rain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, show me more. Wait, there's art. There's art.
Yes. So this piece is from my friend Ronnie Williams. He created this. And I told him just make something big and abstract with, again, movement. Even though it's like one color, but you see like all the different movement in it, the texture, the layers. And it actually covers my electrical panel, which is like right here.
Oh yeah, you have to cover that panel.
Yeah.
And I like what you did here. I like that you hung it on nails with these grommets. It's so chic. You didn't have to like have a big expense framing such a large piece. And it looks so cool.
Thank you, because that would have been so expensive to frame this.
Like so expensive. This is massive.
It's better this way. And then when you enter into this space.
Me just making myself at home in your kitchen. Like, can I get you anything? Can
Sure,
I serve you something? Make you a cocktail? This is beautiful.
Thank you.
It's so personal and so thorough, and I feel like it's funny because a lot of people when we visit, they're like, oh, it's not done, or I'm not sure. But it's like, there's design enthusiasts, which I would call myself. I'm not a studied interior designer, but I feel like I can like see.
You know what you know.
Yeah, you know what you know, but I can see the finishedness of this.
Oh, it's definitely finished.
Yeah.
I'm done.
And I love it. This is such a beautiful space. And the first thing I noticed is this like bowl of Polaroids. Tell me about this bowl. Does everyone get to take one when they come in?
Okay, so this is what I like to call the bowl of fame. Because if you make it here, you're famous.
Ooh.
So all of my friends, whoever comes over, camera crews, whatever, we take a selfie and you are immortalized right here.
I love this.
So I started this because, you know, everybody has like cell phones and we always have our photos on phones. And I was like, I need something more tangible. And that's why I started it. And like you could just go through it just like you just recognize somebody.
I literally just pulled out a face that I know. That is so fun. I want to do this. So one of my good friends, she does this, but it's kind of like the, I don't know, weirdo version. She has this in her bathroom. And you're supposed to take a toilet pic, like if you want. So there's all these funny pictures of people like sitting on the toilet, and it's stuck with a magnet to a metal locker. It's hilarious, but I love this. This is more me.
Yeah.
You know, a bowl rather than the bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom will save something else.
Listen, that's fine for her. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. So cool. I took one. It's great. But I love the bowl idea. It's so fun. This is also really cool. Is this an adhesive or?
Yeah. So this is actually gold contact paper. I actually saw this on Apartment Therapy with Kim, and she did this, and I was like, gosh, I really like the look of brass cabinets. I mean, I'm in a rental, so I can't change them. But I was like, you know what? Let's try this contact paper.
It's really cute.
Yeah, I
like it. I like it a lot. And then you have like your personal things. I love a big art book. I like a lot of books in the kitchen.
Same.
I haven't like done that enough.
You should.
I'm gonna have to add some more books.
Do it.
And then I always believe rental, no rental, change the light fixture.
Change the light fixture. This is obviously something you picked
out. That's very cool.
Yes.
Very statement. I love it.
Thank you. You gotta make a statement in the kitchen, even though I don't use it.
You're in here.
For real, but you know, you gotta make a statement.
We don't do that here.
No, nobody has time for that. We'll order out.
I come into the beautiful living room and I'm like, wow, Alvin, you really did that. But you know what is jumping out at me?
What?
Your mini fridge of Fiji water. This is the chicest thing I've ever seen. I belong here. I belong in this apartment.
Do. Well, you know, it's because I'm lazy. So, okay, the real deal is like this is a fridge that I'm supposed to like create content with.
Yes.
But I originally wanted it installed, but I can't because it's a rental. So I was like, it's just gonna go here. I'm gonna put water in it, and it works out. Like when you're hanging out, you don't have to walk to the kitchen.
I'm obsessed. Like I need a mini fridge. Your plants are thriving. So congrats on being a wonderful plant parent.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the living room. I feel like it has like the perfect balance. It's very comfortable, welcoming. It's not overwhelming though.
Yeah.
So how did you kind of work this space? It's not a huge space, but it's not tiny either. So what were your thoughts?
I wanted this space to feel like a lounge. Like when you came in here, I wanted you to be like, oh my God, I need to sit here. This is where I'm going. So the vibe I wanted to go for was definitely a lounge. And I wanted to keep the furniture low profile because we pay a premium for this view.
Absolutely.
So we want to catch the view. But that's the overall vibe that I wanted to go for. And I also designed these coffee tables.
Whoa, those are beautiful.
These are mine. My signature's on the bottom.
Absolutely.
But I had to design them because, you know, everything is like at a taller scale. And I was like, I need the scale to work with how low the furniture is. So I just decided to take a chance and design my own.
They're really beautiful, and I love the play of the pattern in the marble and the rug and the pillows.
Yes.
Where are these pillows from? They're perfect.
These pillows are actually from CB2. They're silk on one side and then velvet on the other side.
These are beautiful. CB2 is amazing, but I can't believe that.
Can't believe it, right?
No, because of the pattern and the color. I kind of think more minimal when I think of CB2.
And this is definitely not that.
Beautiful. Good. What a choice. Those go in my bag when I leave.
Just in replacements, please.
And then I really like these.
These are also CB2. They're super heavy.
Yeah. like a perfect. And I always say we love a plus size friendly chair. I hate when I go to someone's house and I can't sit on anything,
right?
Because it looks too like precious.
But and I did not want that. I did not want, oh, that's too precious. You don't sit here. I wanted you to be like, I'm sitting here. This is my seat.
Yeah, that's so comfy, so cozy, and like such a vibe for entertaining, which I'm sure you do a lot here. Which I hope I'm invited to parties now.
Well, girl, when you're in New York, stop on by.
I'm headed toward the disco balls and the record player. So does that catch the vibe? So I love how you've decorated this console media area. I like that there are two. That is such a tip for like when there's not one long enough.
Get two.
It's beautiful. Any kind of books your favorite? You loving anything?
Literally,
obsessed with anything?
Like, okay, so people are like, oh, what's like the deal with the books? I have looked in every single one of these books. I love everything about these books. My favorite is probably this one, 70s Decorative Arts.
Yeah.
Because I think this is the era that I just really, really love a lot.
It's my favorite.
It's like when it comes to architecture and the design, it's like timeless. Of course, like we still use it today. It's timeless. So I absolutely love it. Bauhaus, obsessed. Of course, Andy Warhol, Polaroids.
Yes, I have that. I have Naomi.
Yes, you got
this New York book though. I need this. I don't have this.
Yo, this New York book is so heavy, and it's really good.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Anything New York, I'm here for it.
So when you're entertaining, are we playing records on the record player?
We are not playing records because it's not loud enough. Like I want you to feel the bass line.
Do we have records though?
We do have records, but for parties we put on the Sonos, and it's one in every room.
Okay, so very fancy. We love a sound system.
Yes, we do.
What kind of music are you into? Because we're new friends. We're just getting to know each other.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so my musical taste is all over. Like I love house.
Ooh, say less.
Love house.
Did you go to Shelter and all that?
I did not.
Okay.
But next time.
I'm a Shelter kid.
I love it.
Yeah.
R&B, like a little hip hop, not too much. I love jazz. I love it all, really. It just depends on how I feel.
Yeah. And so do you go out a lot in the city, or are you
I used to go out a lot, but surprisingly after COVID, you know, like
it's like changed.
It changed so much, and it's like I don't even know where to go. Like I can go to a restaurant, I'll go to brunch, but as far as like out,
yeah, I'm the same. Like post-COVID me is so different. I was at dinner last night. Have you ever been to, what is it called? What is the name? Holiday Bar.
I haven't.
It's in the West Village. It was really dope. The service, like the hostess, you walk in, especially fancier places, you're kind of expecting a little bit of an attitude. No, friendly, like big hello. I can't say enough good things about this place. The menu was bomb. It was kind of sceney and very loud, but the energy was right. So like, I like discovering new restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah, same.
Maybe a bar when I'm back home in the city, but like the out part.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm like, did we just age ourselves in like 2 years of isolation?
We really did. It's crazy. Do you have like a favorite place to go out in the city, like for like dinner, drinks,
oh my God.
your go-to?
So I literally have a
or
whole...
not even in the city, because like Brooklyn, Long Island, wherever.
Right. So, but like I'm right next to the city. So literally everything I do is in the city. I mean,
it's right there.
So I have a list in my phone of all of my favorite restaurants. So when I try a restaurant and I like it, I put it up to the list. So when people ask me like, where should I go? I'm like, here's a list, pick a place. But my absolute favorite place right now is a place called Veronica.
Okay,
where
is it?
And it's in, I want to say kind of Flatironish area.
What kind of food is it?
It's like classic American, but it's really, really good. Like they have like a lobster omelet. They have like, it's just so good. It's in the Forgrazia building.
Okay.
I don't know if I said that right, but did you watch Inventing Anna?
Yes.
That building that she tried to buy.
Yes.
So it's in that building. It is beautiful. They have a bomb DJ.
Okay,
the
I need to go before I leave.
Good. You have to go.
Okay, because I love classic American, like with a little twist and a little luxury, you know.
And if you dine at the restaurant, you go to the museum for free.
Oh, that's a vibe. Tips. I'm noticing this like marble. Is this custom? You made this?
Of course I made it.
Okay.
Of course.
This is the smartest use of space I think I have ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
Yes, take that bow, because guess what? Like an end table for both sofas around the whole. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Because otherwise it would be dead space.
It would.
it's so awkward. You know, this pole basically holds up the building. The maintenance people were kind of like pissed at me when I asked them to drill into the column. He was like, "Oh, the whole building's gonna." No, it's not gonna fall. It's concrete. It's okay.
From a nail,
right?
Babe, calm down.
Right.
Yeah.
But that you hit the nail on the head. Like I wanted, like if you're sitting here. I often sit here and eat a lot.
Yeah.
I drink a lot here. Not alcohol, but I drink here. I eat here. And my phone charger is behind there, so I put my phone there.
Just a place to sit something down.
Because if not, it will be on the ground.
This is, if I ever live in a place that has a column, I am doing this. I think it is so smart.
And the best thing about this little thing, this was a piece of remnant marble. So it was like, I don't know, maybe $50 at the most, and you get it cut down to fit. Yeah. And the bottom is just black plywood painted.
Wow, that's brilliant. And then what do we have back here? First of all, we'll get to that beautiful situation. Ooh, yes. It's the primary.
Yes.
Wow.
The primary, the one Mary.
Yeah, the one. It's the Mary.
It's the Mary.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
I cannot get over the chicness of this tree.
It's dead now, but
okay. You know what? It's still giving. It really is. The plant pot is epic. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, and it continues. I'm like obsessed. It's very luxury hotel.
Thank you.
Is that what you were going for?
That's what I was going for. I was going for peaceful, serene. Yeah. But I wanted to play with pattern, and I only wanted to do it with 2 colors. Yeah. Just black and white, or black and cream, whatever. Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. I am loving. I see the leather tie in here, the leather headboard, and the wood on the end tables. But you know what is really standing out to me, and it's so charming? What? With all of the black and white and like the very chicness, you have these very informal, beautiful peonies. Yes. Those are peonies?
I don't know. I think
they're peonies.
No, I think they're poppies.
Poppies. That's what I think. They are poppies. Yes.
Somebody will correct us if it's wrong.
Tell us what flower those are, people. But you know what? It's just that little pop of color is very subtle, but for me, it's very heartwarming. I find it very charming.
And your eye immediately goes to it because that's like the only pop of color, and it's like all whimsical. Yeah. It's like I don't take it too serious.
I love it. So tell me just what you love about your space, and tell me. Let's bond. Tell me one of your dreams. Because we're in your bedroom.
I dream of total world domination.
Oh, absolutely. Go off, sir. Go off. World domination. So, what's your sign? Wait,
I'm a Cancer.
I was just like, that was peak fire sign, but okay.
I'm a Cancer, yeah.
I love that.
I came out of that shell.
Yes. So, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I was all about how do I feel when I come into a space. And anytime I'm working with a client, I want to know, how are you going to feel? I know how you're going to use the space, but how do you want to feel? I wanted to feel peaceful. Like this is a place that you go to sleep at night, so you don't want anything too busy. As I put a mural from wall to ceiling, I don't want anything too busy.
It's not though. It's very like
it's calming.
It's also this the movement in this. Yeah. I'm using your word movement. It's very floaty.
Yes. It makes your mind just float on. And I think it helps because it's a larger scale and it's not tiny. And then on the bed, of course, this is a smaller scale, so the patterns play. Anytime you're mixing patterns, it's all about scale, just like in fashion. Yeah. It's pattern play.
Like a ditzy print, which would be like the small, close together flowers with a big floral or whatever. It always goes really well. And the same is true with any kind of textiles. Yeah, it's the same. And then this is cozy, your workspace here. Your plants are thriving. So we know that you love, well, you know, they all have their moments when they disappoint us. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Yes.
So because I work from this space too, of course I work from the dining room table, I work from the kitchen island, but because I work here, this is where I keep all of my samples, and you see there's more on the floor. But I need everything to be at arm's length, so when I'm working, and then there's like a ton more samples under the bed. Of course, as you see, there's cake dishes here.
Yeah, there's things.
You know, we don't have storage here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just need everything to grab, but also it's aesthetically pleasing.
It really is.
And these are the items that I love. Like I'm obsessed with marble. Like marble, I think is like the most luxurious thing on earth.
It's beautiful.
And yeah, it's work. It's form and function, but it's also beautiful.
I love your view of this train here. It's kind of romantic. It's very dreamy, very New York City. What a great view.
And I sit here and get my Carrie Bradshaw on.
Absolutely.
And my little plant baby's thriving. So here in the hallway before, you know, we go into the room or before you enter the bathroom, I just wanted to create a moment here because it would have been like a dead space.
Yeah.
And the thing about putting a mirror here, it reflects the view that's behind you.
And the light.
And the light, and it bounces light off, so my little cacti here can get a little sunlight.
Yeah, I love a matchstick. I have one in California, and it blooms these orange, really cool flowers. If it's getting like a crazy amount of direct sun.
This one will never
bloom. She's not gonna bloom.
No,
but
she's a late bloomer.
Yeah, she's a late bloomer. I love the mirror. Where's it from?
This is CB2 again, and the wallpaper is CB2 as well.
Beautiful.
This was a part of a partnership that I did with them years ago, but it's still available. Yes. I love the irregular shape. You know, I love it. I think it's just perfect.
I like how your pattern choices are very whimsical.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us your powder room?
Yes, more whimsy this way. So I wanted to again play on the black and white theme in pattern play. So fun fact about this is actually peel and stick wallpaper, but I hated the back of it, so I actually took an X-Acto knife and cut all of it out. So this is actually the wall, and this is the wallpaper. It took like 3 days to do it, but I did it. But yeah, I just wanted a little fun and a little interest in here because I always believe that the smaller the space, go crazy. Give me drama.
I fully agree. I love that candle on the sink.
Yes.
What is she?
That is Fornacetti, and the top of it is actually broken, but I had to like glue it back together. But absolutely obsessed.
And then what hand soap are you using? I feel like hand soaps really tell the personality. Is that Byredo?
That's Byredo.
Yeah. That's
and lotion. So you gotta like lather up and lotion up.
Absolutely.
I know. I'm so bougie.
I love it. This is elite cutie.
I know, right?
Staging. You have to leave some of the green on.
You have to. If the green is not on it, it's not real.
I want a cute. Can I open this?
Yeah.
Can I have a cutie?
Yes, have a cutie for a cutie.
I love that. This is so fun. Your place is beautiful. I've absconded your fruit, so I'm really...
You're at home now.
I'm getting things. I'm just taking things out of bowls. You really nailed it, and it's so warm and welcoming, and it's such a fun apartment. I feel like, especially in a renter city, right?
Yeah.
New Yorkers or people who are in rentals in general, I feel like they don't feel empowered to make a space their own, but it's so worth it.
Yeah. I mean, and in New York, like, if you're a renter and you don't like to move, you're gonna be here for a while.
You are.
So make it yours.
Make it yours. What's one thing like you have to do? No choice, you must do.
I think the most important thing, and this may sound like vague, but just like you said, make the space a reflection of you. If you don't want to paint the walls, that's okay. If you don't want to add wallpaper, that's okay. But when people come into your space, they need to know, oh, you live here. And not like, oh, are you like, is this
in transition?
Yeah, like,
are you leaving in a few months? And honestly, if you are, the way I approach it is like, if you have to live there for more than a few weeks,
make it yours.
Make it how you want it to be, because your like peace of mind, your inspiration, the space you live in just affects you so deeply.
Yes. It's so tied to mental health.
Yeah, it is. Because if I don't like my space, I'm like undone.
Yeah.
I'm the person that wakes up in the middle of the night and I'm like, that chair has got to go.
Change the dining room to my office.
Literally. Call me out, why don't you? Call me out. Exactly. Literally waking up in the middle of the night like, I can no longer have this here, and I'm calling someone to help me move it at 8 o'clock in the morning when it's appropriate to reach out to people. But that is a great tip. It has to be yours. Mine would be like, I just think it's a light fixture thing.
I was going to say that too, but then a lot of people are afraid because they're like, I don't know an electrician.
But now that we have like TaskRabbit, you have Craigslist. Even your super will do it.
I was going to say the super will do it. The super has done like crazy things in this. This was originally a recessed light.
Oh.
And now I have 3 lights.
Exactly. And I feel like you just stick that light in the closet, you use the one you like, and if you are going to leave, you just put it back. It's not a huge expense and it's just super worth it.
Or forfeit the deposit. You stay long enough, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thanks for my orange.
Of course.
Thanks for letting me bust.
Do an orange cheers.
Yeah, let's cheers. Cheers. I'm so glad that I got to meet you in person. I'm super excited to hang out more when I'm back in New York, like all the time. And I appreciate you showing us your house.
Oh,
thanks so much.
Thank you.
Seriously, so fun. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Love you, mean it. Bye.